Ken, just like you, I'm a modern astronomer. So today I want to show you how to use Spectrophotometric color calibration. It's a tool that will fix the colors for you on your image. I'm colorblind. I'm actually very colorblind. On my computer, I put the filters on so that I can see the colors. So let's go ahead and get started. I'll show you how to do this. And like I said, this helps someone like me that is colorblind, but it'll help all your images for pulling out the correct colors. So this is an image of MGC 281 that I took last night. Let's stretch it out. You can see what it looks like. So you can see a little bit of the nebula. All right, one thing I noticed right away is it's blurry. I had some movement from the wind, I'm sure. So the good thing is I think this is going to fail, and that is good so you can see what you have to do. So the first step that you have to do is solve the image. Image Solver is not under processes. You can make a shortcut to it over here if you want. But the shortcut won't look the same. So if you come up here and you type in, let's go back. You come up here and you type in Image Solver. So see, it will be right there is Image Solver, one word, then it'll show up down here, double click on it. It's the only way I have found to open it. So as you can see, when I took this last night, it tells you what the right extension is, the date and time that I shut it off. So I shut this off at 6 a.m. this morning. It was way too late. I just overslept. So then you're going to come to search. You're going to do what it is, NGC 0281. If it's a 3 number, you always have to add that 0 in there. All right, so there it is. You can just hit OK, or you can open one of them up and hit OK. It doesn't matter. All right, I like to use, instead of automatic, I like to use what's in my computer. You do what you want to do. My focal distance, when I took this, says that it was 2156. It's actually a 9.25 telescope, so I think it's 2350. So for some reason, it's reading 200 less. And then I have an ASI 2600. That is what my pixel size is. All right, so let's just hit OK. Let's see if it finds it. All right, as you can see, it found our image. So now PixInsight knows what this image is. So now let's go ahead and open up Spectrophotometriccolorcalibration. Again, I have an icon over here. You can go up here. Easier to always go to all processes and find it. So it doesn't matter how you do it. Okay, so I'm just going to call this an average spiral galaxy. It is not. You can play with this and figure out what you want to call it. I'm going to stick with that because it always seems to work for me. The ideal curve is the one I'm going to use, but you can put in your exact image sensor in here. I usually just leave it on ideal curve. All right, I'm going to drag that over. I do not use any filters. So I'm assuming this is going to fail because it's so blurry. It found it. So it wasn't as blurry as I thought. So if it's real blurry, what you have to do is then clean up your stars. I use Blur Exterminator, but you can clean it up however you want. Easy processing suite will do it. And then rerun it, and then it'll work. All right, so I'm going to minimize that in case we need to come back to it. I have in the past used that one. Is it that one? No, the white balance factors. I have in the past used those white balance factors when I'm trying to set colors later on. So that's why I keep it, but most of the time I don't, but it's good to have it. All right, so there it is. It is ready to go. Notice it cleaned up the background. So then, of course, the next step would be to do whatever your processing is. But now it should have the correct colors on it. And there it is. Now we're ready to separate the stars from the nebula and make that nebula pop over those stars. All right, I hope you found this useful. Notice it picked out the colors. A little lighter there, a little redder there. and some more red there. So I think after I pop this, it should look really good. Thanks for watching.